Hey guys, welcome to part 1 of the Paladin on the Nostalrius PvE server. It's a vanilla WoW server. I'm starting them all at level 6. They're sitting in the inn because the level 1 to 6 area is pretty boring and you don't have many abilities, so it's mainly just auto attacking. It's pretty boring. So I'll be starting at level 6. Now the Paladin, where's the trainer? Over here. Let's make sure I've got the level 6 spells. Yep. Pros and cons of the Paladin. The pros are that the survivability is pretty good. And you don't have much downtime between fights because you've got heal. And most of your damage is just auto attacks with seals on. The cons are it's pretty slow and it's super boring because it's mainly auto attack based and it takes a fair while to kill things. It is pretty insanely boring. Now the add-on that I'm using is it's just really grindy, I should say, not necessarily hugely boring. It's just a lot of grinding. The add-on that I'm using is Questy. Questy is kind of like Quest Helper, but for vanilla. It shows on the map where you'll be able to find certain objects and where there's quests available. You sometimes have to reload UI so that it's accurate with what it's showing, but other than that, it is pretty good. So I'll go and run and pick up these quests and then we'll get started. I'm going to kill everything that we see that's around my level as we run too, by the way. Looks like we've got a full level of rested XP, which will be helpful. With the quest hubs in vanilla, you normally run out of quests in an area before you level. So if you have the patience of waiting for rested XP, or in my case because I'm leveling every class, you're generally always going to have rested XP up, unless you're playing 24 hours a day. It's good to have rested XP because as you go around and kill mobs, you get double the XP. So once you complete the quests, I should say, you're actually going to be ready to go to the next quest hub. Whereas if you don't do it with rested XP, you finish all the quests, then you have to grind for half a level or a full level before you can head on to the next place. Now this is what's good about the Paladin, you can heal between fights. So you don't need to sit down to eat or drink, which is fantastic. And if you pull a couple of things like this, it doesn't matter because you got heal. As long as you keep enough mana spare to heal yourself, don't spend it on judgments and seals, you can just keep healing yourself and you are all good. Then if you are saving mana because you think you will need a heal just before the seal is about to expire, then you use your judgment, since it's only 7 mana, and you're going to have to reseal anyway because it's about to expire. So that's the way I do it. We've almost finished the ribs already. Oh, new mace! 4.4 damage per second. That is great. Score. Haven't noticed a big difference. Oh, it's a lot faster, that's why. By the time we pick up the quests and kill a few more things, we'll be level 7. Doesn't matter if the first part's pretty fast because later on it takes a long time to level up in later levels in vanilla, so those parts will go for hours and hours, I'm sure. Okay, now what's it want us to kill? chunk of boar meat and thick bear fur. I'll just reload UI. It's always good to do the reload UI when you've picked up new quests, because Questy doesn't really know what's going on. Needs to be updated pretty regularly. Do we need the wolves for anything? Nope. Everything's so densely packed together. I'm thinking that it's because the server just launched recently, so maybe they've just, so that the massive rush of people had mobs to kill, they've just put a shitload of mobs in one spot. Like they've doubled up how many mobs there are. Because this amount of mobs doesn't look normal. So early levels on the Paladin, it's pretty efficient. You can kill things pretty quickly and heal between fights, but later on your auto attack damage doesn't hit for that much. So it slows down a bit, unfortunately. But early levels, it's great. Cool, there's some boars that way. Alright, that's the bear fur done. Get the boar meat. By the time we do that, we'll probably hit level 7. And we'll hearth back and log off. And come back for level 7 to 8. This new mace is really good. Now, I said in the last part when I was playing the mage, I'm going to be leveling up. On Horde, I have a druid and it's level 22. It has some gold, so I'll be buying bags and giving them to the lower level characters, as well as giving them some money so that they can buy the gear as they level up, like the vendor gear at low levels and then auction house gear at higher levels. So I'm going to be leveling up an alliance character and doing the same thing. I'll probably do the mage or the hunter. So how that affects this guy is he will have bags and money. I'm not sure what part it will be in, but it will probably be in the next, before he's level 10, he'll have all of the level 6 vendor gear as well as the best, like all the best armor and the best weapons that you can get from vendors, as well as having a decent amount of bag slots, so I won't have to keep running back to town to sell, which will be very handy. Alright, I think, yeah, we're going to level up off this mob. Now we need 2 more chunks. If this one drops one, then I'll kill another one and try to get another piece of boar meat. But if it doesn't, we'll just hearth back. Yep. Alright, one more. We are level 7. Questy says there's a few over there. This add-on's still in beta, so don't take it as gospel. It can be wrong. It's been known to happen. It's just good. The add-on's really good because you can mouse over things and see if you actually need them. There you go. Perfect. Now if we reload UI, oh, it's still has them. Never mind, I thought I wouldn't show it anymore. We can pick up these quests while we're here too, before we hearth back. So we have a quarter of a level of rested left. By the time I come back to this guy after leveling the others, this will probably be a full bar of rested. Now we can't sell that or that. These quests are annoying because they allow you to sell the quest item, which sucks. We need crag boar ribs, we need chunk of boar meat, but you can sell it to a vendor and it doesn't stop you. Hopefully stringy wolf meat wasn't one. It's kind of stupid that it allows you to do that. Rightio, that is done. Now we'll health back and yeah, come back for levels 7 to 8. Well, the recording time on that was only 13 minutes, that's not bad. So I will see you in the next part for level 7 to 8 on the Paladin. I'll see you then. Cheers.